QVC. I think this is brilliant.
Well, you know what? It's not the first thing you think of when someone says, hey, what do you want for Christmas? But once you have it, oh my gosh, you're so happy that you do. This is General Tools. It's a 2-in-1 75-foot laser tape measure. It uses a laser to give you unbelievably accurate measurements. Now, if you want to use the regular tape measure, that's also included as well. But it will give you a digital readout whether you pull out that tape measure or you use the laser measure. You should also know that it even compensates for the width of the measure. So say you're measuring windows for blinds, it will compensate when it tells you how much distance there is. It'll compensate the width of the measuring tape as well as the distance it's measuring. It's really smart. Now, I've got it for you in tons of different colors. And you know what, Dan, for some reason I don't have a card in front of me, and that may be because I misplaced it, or maybe I didn't get it, I'm not sure. But this is red, this I believe is blue, black is most limited, this is gray, and then finally we have it for you in green. Now since launch, over 24,000 of these have been ordered, and already 600 in this show. And here's more good news. You need 2 AAA batteries to make this work, and guess what? They're included. So wait a minute. I'm getting a great sale price. I'm getting 5 easy payments. I'm getting free shipping and handling, and batteries are included, and I get to choose all these colors? Well, the only thing left to do is show you how it works. And that's where our buddy Shawn Pickford comes in. He is a DIY expert. I wish he were my next door neighbor because he would DIY at my house a lot. This is Shawn Pickford. First of all, buddy, good to see you.
Great to see you, David, as well.
Always a pleasure to have you back, sir. And talk to us about this. You and I presented this many times, and I'm going to let you speak to it with great authority because you are the fix-it and the handy guy. Tell us why this is going to be so helpful.
Well, because it's the best of both worlds. Sometimes you need a 16-foot tape measure with the fractions marked on there if you don't use it every day so you know where they are. But what I really like is when you're doing it yourself, you really want to measure and do things yourself. So by hitting this large red button on the side, I turn on that 75-foot laser, and I can shoot it right out to where you are, and it's telling me you are 5 feet and 11 inches away from where I am right now. So I didn't have to stretch out the tape and hope that it stayed for that whole amount of length, even though this one's a lot thicker and it will stay out longer. But it allows me to measure things and do it instantly. So as soon as I hit that button, the little red light goes out, it finds the distance, it shows up on the LCD screen, and the cool thing is that normally I wear reading glasses when the numbers are small. With this guy, I don't have to worry about it, and I have one on the second camera over here, where you'll be able to see that the numbers on this thing when I turn it on. All right, there it is. I hit the button on the side. I turned it on. Now it's going to calculate, and it's saying 79 inches, 7/16. Well, what is that to? That's actually to my ceiling. So if I put my hand over here, and you'll see the little dot on my hand when it shows up. See that little dot there? That's measuring to my finger right now. That's 6 inches. Watch, I'm going to pull my hand away. Watch how fast it changes the measurement here. The other cool thing, David, is you say, well, what's 79 inches, 7/16 in feet? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hold the button down for 3 seconds. And as I hold this button down, look, it automatically calculates it to feet and inches for the larger distances.
Wow.
So you're not guessing that, well, how many feet is that? So you can either do it in all inches or inches and feet. It gives you the fractions, and it's accurate down to 1/16 of an inch up to 75 feet away. You can't beat that.
And of course, we're taking a look at a little animation here that shows you just how wildly accurate this is, right down to the fraction of an inch. This is amazing. Now, it also compensates for the width of the tape measure when you're doing things like measuring inside a window. Is that right?
Yes, because it measures from the back of the tape measure. There's that 16-foot tape measure that we talked about there. It has the fractions on the tape measure. Automatic retraction. In other words, when I pulled it out, it stayed out. There's a little red button on the bottom. You press in, brings it back in. Heavy-duty belt clip, because a lot of the tradespeople use this. A couple of my buddies are in construction. They got this last year. They were absolutely blown away how accurate it was and how much money it saved them because their guys weren't cutting things wrong. They always tell you, measure twice, cut once. Well, this will do that job because that laser, when you see that little dot flashing here, it shoots out there and it gives you what the distance is. I can hit the button and then I can lock that in there. So I can save that measurement. So when something like measuring for blinds for this window, which I had to do here, normally with the traditional tape measure, you'd take the tape measure out, David, you'd put it in the windowsill, and you'd lean it over and you'd guess. And I'd guess, all right, 31 inches. Well, I know that's wrong because I measured these with the laser tape measure to make sure I got it right. So now I put this in the windowsill. This is against the back. Here the little red dot is flashing here. Click this on, and basically it gives me the measurement. So it's 30 inches and 5/16. So 31 inches was too big. I needed 2 windows. So if I bought those 2 blinds because I measured it, I just owned 2 blinds that are useless because they wouldn't fit in my window here. But because I have the General Tools tape measure and it's accurate to 1/16 of an inch, they fit perfectly.
Hey, I will tell you that we have taken orders for 1,600 of these now. My director, Mike, is going to be buying one, if he hasn't already. Mike, do you have your phone up there? Okay, make sure you order yours right as soon as the show is over because you get free shipping today. Yeah, exactly. All right. So we've got it for you in the red. We have it for you in the blue. Most limited is the black. Here's the gray. And here's the green. Batteries are included. So when you buy this, you're going to get 5 easy payments and free shipping. We will deliver it before Christmas. No worries, no concerns, as long as you pay with a credit card. And then you've already got the batteries inside. So simply take it and tuck it in a Christmas stocking. Go ahead and wrap it up. You know, my mom is so cute. Every year at Christmas, she makes sure she spends the exact same amount of money on each of her 3 kids. So if you're trying to make sure the money all evens out when you're buying gifts for family members, and you still have maybe, I don't know, $20, $30 to spend on someone, wouldn't this be a perfect gift? I mean, I don't do a lot of handy jobs around my house, but I have a patio table outside my home. I needed to measure it because I was going online to order a winter cover for it. And I didn't know exactly how big the table was. Well, I could guess at it, order something and have it be wrong and then have to return it, right? Or I can go out with my tape measure and measure it one time, order exactly the right size, fits like a glove, and now my patio table is protected all winter long, which is exactly what I did because I have one of these at home. Don't miss out on this opportunity. We've got the free shipping and handling. 2,000 of these are gone now. When my director, Mike, orders one, it'll be 2,001. Yeah, so it'll be really good. Mike, do you know which color you're going to get? Well, if you want the black, you might want to hurry because we have fewer than how many? Fewer than 1,000 in the black. You better hurry on that black, Mike, my director. All right. So as we wrap up here, I'll remind you that we've taken orders for 2,200, and we've got lots of people on the phone lines, and everybody's clamoring to get that free shipping and handling. And don't miss out on yours. We've got red, blue, green, gray, and for Mike, my director, and the few other people that are dialing in, we've got a few left in the black, so don't miss out on that. Mr. Pickford, sir, always a pleasure to have you back.
Always good to see you, David. Have a good night. Have a good night.
Thanks, pal. You too, and have a nice weekend.
You too.
All right, we're going to wrap up this first